Ever wondered how one of South Africa's most electrifying footballers really spends his fortune? Beyond the tackles and goals, Thembinkosi Lorch has built a life that keeps fans curious off the pitch. But how wealthy is he really? What cars does he drive? How lavish is his mansion? Today we're breaking it all down. Thembinkosi Lorch was born on July 22nd, 1993 in Bloemfontein, South Africa. Like many kids in his neighborhood, he learned the game on muddy fields, barefoot, chasing a dream bigger than himself. His father, Teboho Mokoena, played a guiding role in shaping his early life. Both of his parents worked tirelessly to give him the best shot at a brighter future. Times were tough, but Lorch's speed and raw skill quickly made him stand out. For him, football was never just a game. It was an escape from poverty and the pathway to turning a childhood dream into reality. Career. Thembinkosi's football career began in 2013 with Katlehong Young Stars in Kwakwa, a small township in South Africa's Free State province. That small step opened the door to bigger opportunities. Soon after, he joined Maludi Effet College, and his game was further refined. But everything changed in 2015 after a brilliant performance against Jomo Cosmos, one of South Africa's well-known professional clubs. That night, Lorch's speed and control caught more than just the crowd's attention. Soon after, he received a life-changing phone call from Screamer Tshabalala, a legendary figure in South African football and a talent scout for the Orlando Pirates. For any young player, the Pirates weren't just another team. They were one of the country's most iconic and successful football clubs. And now they wanted him. The offer came with a contract worth 500,000 Rand a year, a fortune compared to where he started, and this moment turned his dream into reality. From that point on, Lorch's rise was unstoppable. He made over 150 appearances for the Pirates, scored more than 40 goals, and carved his name into the club's history books. It didn't stop here. Lorch made his Premier Soccer League debut in 2015 against Free State Stars. But fate had other plans. Instead of exploding onto the scene, his career took a tougher turn. He was loaned out to the National First Division with Cape Town All-Stars, so he missed the spotlight of the 2015-16 season, and it didn't end with just one season. A year later, another loan followed, this time to Chippa United. For most players, back-to-back setbacks could have killed the dream. For Lorch, they became fuel. Finally, in January 2024, Lorch signed with Mamelodi Sundowns, but just a month later, he was loaned to Moroccan giants Wydad AC. That move proved decisive. At the FIFA Club World Cup, Lorch delivered standout performances, including a crucial goal on football's biggest stage. By August 2025, Wydad Casablanca made its transfer permanent, cementing Lorch's status as one of Africa's top footballers. Mansion. And with success on the pitch came rewards off it. Lorch resides in a luxurious mansion in Midrand, Johannesburg, valued at around 5 million Rand. The home boasts modern aesthetics, a swimming pool, and a sleek, stylish kitchen with marble finishes and floor-to-ceiling glass, a space that breathes contemporary luxury. While Lorch keeps most details private for security reasons, the glimpses that surface show a comfortable home that mirrors his star status. Beyond Johannesburg, he also owns property in his hometown of Bloemfontein, worth an estimated 2 million Rand. Together, these homes highlight his growing real estate portfolio and his focus on long-term wealth. That's just one side of his lifestyle. Lorch's net worth shifts effortlessly from luxury to speed. Cars. When it comes to cars, Thembinkosi Lorch's garage mirrors the same mix of power and flair he shows on the pitch. At the top of the list is his Jeep Grand Cherokee 3.6-liter Summit, valued between 1.1 and 1.3 million Rand. With its luxury interior, off-road capability, and sheer presence on the road, it fits the image of a football star. Lorch often shares glimpses of the SUV on social media, reminding fans that he has a taste for comfort wrapped in muscle. But he also balances power with style. His sleek red Volkswagen Polo GTY, worth over 500,000 Rand, brings a sporty edge to his collection. Compact, stylish, and quick off the line, it reflects the playful side of his personality. Perfect for a star who enjoys speed without always needing the bulk of an SUV. Perhaps the most striking story in his car journey came in 2019 when Lorch bought his father a Lamborghini. Valued in the millions, it wasn't just a luxury car. Instead, it was a symbol of how far he had come. For Lorch, the gift represented gratitude, a way to honor the man who guided his early steps in Bloemfontein and supported his dream when it was still just a boy chasing a ball on muddy fields. Now, how do these things reflect in Lorch's net worth? Net worth. At Orlando Pirates, his estimated salary is from 130,000 to 165,000 Rand per month. However, one thing is sure, like many top-flight players, his pay is likely structured with a modest base salary topped up by performance bonuses, match fees, and appearance incentives. His real financial breakthrough came in January 2024 when he signed for Mamelodi Sundowns. There, his monthly pay skyrocketed to 450,000 Rand, placing him among the highest earners in the Premier Soccer League, PSL. The following year, his move to Wydad Casablanca in Morocco pushed his earnings even higher. While official figures remain undisclosed, sources suggest that his contract comfortably exceeded the amount he was paid in South Africa. By 2023, Lorch's net worth was estimated at 15 million Rand, driven not only by club contracts, but also by a growing list of endorsements. He has worked with major brands like Puma and Nike South Africa, while additional sponsorship deals with Lexus, Adidas, and clothing retailers boosted his off-pitch income. His profile as a national team player further enhanced his marketability, ensuring consistent commercial appeal. On the football economy side, his market value has remained steady. According to Transfermarkt, Lorch's valuation in 2025 stood at 500,000 euros, around 10 million Rand, proof of his enduring relevance on the international stage despite the shifts in his career. Lorch's financial trajectory shows a clear pattern: steady growth in South Africa, a breakthrough with Sundowns, and a leap forward with his move abroad, all reinforced by lucrative sponsorships that ensure his wealth stretches beyond the pitch. Lifestyle. With all the lavishnesses in hand, Thembinkosi Lorch is known for keeping his private life closely guarded, especially when it comes to his family. He has confirmed that he is the father of 2 children, one aged 8 and the other 3, but beyond that, little is known about his siblings or their backgrounds. His relationships, however, have often attracted public attention. In 2021, he dated influencer Nokufiwa Mathithobala, but the relationship ended amid allegations of assault. That same year, he was linked to actress Natasha Thahane, with rumors suggesting they share a child, though neither has publicly confirmed it. Beyond the headlines, Lorch is deeply invested in fashion and lifestyle. He is frequently spotted wearing Gucci, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton, blending luxury streetwear with sharp formal attire. Fashion analysts estimate his wardrobe, including clothes, sneakers, and accessories, to be worth over 500,000 Rand, though the figure is likely conservative, given his taste for international trends. His style versatility stands out. One day he appears in tailored suits, the next in ripped jeans, sneakers, and bucket hats. His passion for luxury travel gear also makes a statement. He owns the Louis Vuitton Keepall Bandoulière monogram travel bag, valued at around 45,000 Rand, and the Louis Vuitton Horizon 55 monogram Eclipse suitcase, which retails for between 57,800 Rand and 65,300 Rand. These items reflect his love for travel, something he often showcases on social media alongside music and cultural experiences. Still, Lorch's journey hasn't been without controversy. In 2020, he suffered a neck injury that sidelined him for 3 months, costing him bonuses and raising doubts about his form. Off the field, he faced legal trouble, a 3-year prison sentence, suspended for 5 years, and a 100,000 Rand fine after being found guilty of assaulting Mathithobala. The conviction damaged his public image and cost him smaller sponsorships. He has also drawn criticism for online clashes with rival fans. Despite these challenges, Lorch remains focused on his career. Lorch building an empire. And while many footballers focus only on the next match or contract, Thembinkosi Lorch is already laying the foundations for life after football. One of his most notable moves is his investment in a trucking business. With South Africa's economy heavily reliant on road freight for transporting goods, trucking remains one of the most profitable sectors for those who manage it wisely. Lorch's involvement demonstrates that he understands the importance of diversifying income rather than depending solely on the unpredictable world of professional sports. Around the world, countless players have earned millions only to fall into financial ruin after retirement due to poor investments or reckless spending. Lorch seems determined not to follow that path. His business ambitions also reflect a broader mindset. Lorch has shown interest in expanding his portfolio into real estate, with properties already in Johannesburg and Bloemfontein. Together with his trucking venture, these investments point toward a strategy of building multiple income streams that will continue to generate wealth long after his playing days are over. In many ways, this chapter of his life mirrors the way he approaches football, with persistence, sound decision-making, and a focus on the bigger picture. Charity work. Like any kind-hearted visionary, Thembinkosi Lorch isn't just securing his own future, he's also mindful of the legacy he leaves behind. Despite the controversies that have followed him, Lorch has remained consistent in giving back to communities. According to The Citizen, he donated around 10,000 rand to Ikagang Itiraleng Home, an organization dedicated to fighting poverty and homelessness. Beyond financial aid, he has shown a personal interest in youth development, helping fund a soccer clinic in Vicksburg by providing young players with boots, kits, and resources they otherwise couldn't afford. Just as he invests in trucks and property to create sustainable wealth, his community efforts focus on creating opportunities that last beyond fleeting handouts. By backing youth soccer, he is nurturing the next generation of South African footballers, much like he once dreamed of being on Kwakwa's muddy fields. It's a dual legacy he is building. On one side, an empire that secures his financial independence. On the other, a reputation as a player who, despite personal setbacks, hasn't forgotten where he came from. From a small-town dreamer in Vicksburg to a national football sensation, Thembinkosi Lorch's journey is nothing short of inspiring. Today, with luxury cars, a multi-million rand mansion, and a net worth estimated at over 40 million rand, he enjoys the rewards of his success. But beyond the wealth, it's his generosity and loyalty to his roots that define his legacy, proving that true greatness isn't measured only by what you achieve, but by how much you give back to where it all began.